78% of our respondents, young people, said they couldn't be defined by the genre they listened to. Like, it's totally what Tim's saying, but that's actually profound when you think about it. Like, as a young person, you walked into a room and you said, what kind of music do you listen to? And if I said pop and you said rap, we weren't friends. And now that doesn't happen. So it's like, just when we think about music listening, it's completely different, because if I'm no longer like defining myself by trap or anything else, then it's really hard from a music marketing perspective or an artist management. How do I pigeonhole you? You have to kind of create these interesting either personalities or kind of art pieces around an artist, because it's no one cares what genre you're part of anymore.
I think that's really, I agree with what you're saying there, and I do think that if you talk to artists, that's what they say. You meet an artist, they don't go, oh yeah, I just like heavy metal because I'm into heavy metal. Like, every artist I've ever worked with loves such a cross. So there's two ways of, I guess it's been the way it's been presented to a certain extent, and because there's so many options for kids to enter into their understanding of music, that no longer do they get defined by just one thing. And I guess it does come back to the days of, I guess when I was a kid, of course, when, you know, you saved up, you bought a CD. You went to Brash's with your gift card and you bought that CD you really wanted. You waved it around and then someone stole it at a house party the next night, you know, and I still want that CD back. You know?
And you listen to almost every track on the album.
Yeah.
50 times.
That's the difference.
At Crowded House this year, at the Opera House, which was a wonderful concert series, and every single, I mean, you know, every single song, and they were all great, of course, but I was with a friend of mine, I said, you know, this just would not exist today. Like, to have, and it was a beautiful feeling. It was like a team of people, or like all these fans just singing their hearts out, and I think that doesn't exist. You're 100% right. And going back to the question about promoting, that does make it really hard, because when we look at Laneway and we want to and we're like, wow, and people come like, this is just sold out like the Metro in 5 seconds, and it's like this one big hot song, and you're like, yeah, but what is this? And you try and figure that out, and that's the hardest bit, is like, what is this? Because there's no uber fan of that act. I mean, they're into it, they're certainly fans, but they're just not. Yeah, it's a bizarre thing.
That's why I think, like, we saw Confidence Man the other day at Falls Fest. Like, I think booking is changing because of it, because, like, everyone's either living for the one song that they know, and then it's just like, because they're not listening to the whole album. Like, I've noticed it at festivals heaps. Or you just start booking these, like, highfalutin performance acts that are just kind of, like, yeah, the Confidence Man thing really stuck out for me. They're just built to perform at a festival, you know, and that's what that act is. But that's kind of interesting. Like, the Crowded House is kind of replaced by...
Confidence.
Yeah, Confidence Man.
What is the one?